guys? Oh wow, what happened? I got Finland, or Norway I meant. How did I get Norway? Oh wow. Well, the world will never know. Wow. Anyways, what, 2 million more people? Psh, that's not gonna be anything. I mean, Finland was pretty much, or Norway was pretty much my economy, so, you know, it's all good. It's all good. We're all good here, you know. Anyways, corporate state. That means I get to play with the textiles. So we're a bit in a bind. We're a bit in a bind here. We could go to Parliament Republic, you know. Play with corporate states because I've never even tried it, you know. Ever. I've never been this capitalist. I always been super liberal, super people friendly and stuff. But you know, we're Swedish, we're Europeans. Who cares about liberalization? All we care about is money. Money for the Swedes. Money for the Norwegians because they're over here. And once we get pan-nationalism, you know what that means. Money for Scandinavia. They're birthing more of their kind. Either way, please actually get more population. I need more population. Even with the new Norwegians, our economy is so optimized that we only have 46,000 peasants somewhere in the country. Alright, so we got our home goods company and then our textile company. So these are all like, you know, basic goods. I mean, it is what it is, right? Obviously, we could have something like tools. Actually, we do have tools as part of the Swedish forestries. That's why they're pretty top-notch. And mining, well, we just dominate mining. Agriculture, we're not there. So I guess we are in like the extraction-ish. Radicals, peace out. Radicals, peace out. We want the bourgeois to win. We are winners. The bourgeois are winners. Dude, I actually almost exhausted my entire gold reserves. That's crazy. Come on, finish the rest of the electricity. You know. Speaking of electricity, 700. Bro, what? This better produce 700. Actually, what's the? And then look at our recent companies. Literally, like not even 5 years ago. Oh, it tells you this one. Textile was 3 years ago, bro. And home goods 3 years ago. Literally just pushed all the way back up into the list, bro. That's insane. You know, if I was a market liberal, I should actually care if women get jobs or not. So more workers means, you know, more things being produced. But nah. Whoa, we can get multiculturalism. Whoa. We can actually try to get multiculturalism, but it's 1 to 37%. We have to put that in the back of our heads now. Dang, people want the monarchy back. That's crazy. I don't care. I can go private schooling. What? They're passing women's rights before me? That's... Why, actually, that's a good thing. Because if they get it, that means I can try to leverage that into a better deal for me, you know? Speaking of, power block status? Hello? It's completely equalized on every block member. That's crazy. Does law commitment not help you do this anymore? I thought it did. When I Did I not do this before? Or was it before the update? I'm so confused. I'm actually confused. Oh, stop building silk plants. I don't have rights to silk plants, man. Why can't I do this, bro? Whatever. They're rioting, they're rioting. We need women in the workplace. This is of vital importance. Okay, we do get annual pop growth of 158k a year. So by 10 years, that's like what? An extra million population. That's babies. So if they were babies by 10 years, so that would be 1898. So by 1918, they'll be like working or something like that. Or maybe even earlier, because I don't have child labor, but I don't have compulsory school, so maybe 16-year-olds can work. So by 1915, that's when the dependents can look for jobs, probably. Fucking hell. This is unfortunate. Oh my god, please. We just need women's suffrage, man. That's all. I'm begging. I'm begging. America's involved. Europe's at war. China's involved. So this is a treaty port. Interesting. Anyone else gonna join? Japan might join. Okay. I'm just gonna sit back here chilling because I created all the mines required to power your military production. And because you're gonna produce a lot more, you know, stuff, I guess that I get more money out of it. Yeah, let's try that one. I mean, the automobiles are really good, but we don't really have the manufacturing base nor oil. We could import oil, but it's better to not import oil. It's better to have it produced somewhere within your market. Right? Damn. Okay, let's see. Motors. Everyone already kind of has motors. No one really has explosives. I don't even know what I'm guessing. I could just examine. Frederick Group, they all have the steel mills, which is annoying. Motors. Any motors up here? Yeah, we have Belgian motors, French motors, German motors. Yeah. So we had to compete with 3 companies. American motors. Nobody has explosives. That's something. So okay. Yeah. I think we can try using this one. Sulfur or steel? Nobody really has sulfur, but steel is... We have to compete in steel. Nobody has explosives, that's for sure, right? I don't really see anybody with explosives. And guess what? Mines use explosives. Military uses explosives. I mean, sulfur is pretty good too, but I think steel competition is where it's at. Okay, we can minimize the treaties. Political lobbies. 82 million GDP. Not bad, not bad. I mean, what's better is our investment pool is literally 1 billion. That's actually insane. It's actually inefficient. Okay. You know what that means? More construction. Which won't happen because we don't have population. But we just got migration and we're trying to get women to work. So women work, please. Women work, please. Women work, please. Arts Academy companies are also interesting. Is there a company for arts academies? Huh. That's something to ponder. Because I've never seen one. Oh my god. The industrialists are very powerful. Fritz Lawson. Humanitarian? Oh my god. That's why we're rolling. Come on, women's suffrage. Yes! 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 Women can work. Finally, women can work. We're still at 161% population growth. That's okay. But women can work. Yes! Our unemployment. Did our dependents go down? I did not check. Did these numbers change? I didn't check, unfortunately. But yes! Women can work. That's so awesome. Dude, nobody likes a corporate state. Why? Not even the... Everybody hates the corporate state. Hopefully I do. Damn, 250,000. Rip in peace, my gold reserves. Anyways, so last time, crash. So we're just gonna continue where we left off. So we have almost 2 billion in the investment pool. And I find out that a lot of people are building in our country, which is really interesting. Because we do have a lot of peasants and unemployed from all the migration. But, well, we have to import a lot of goods, you know. So that's kind of the drawback. Especially like steel and motors. Actually, man, we're good because they're not even completely occupied, you know. Which makes sense because our private industry is literally building everywhere else except for here. How's our society doing? Oh, we have open prejudice on 3 million people. Where are they? Are they down here? Actually, why are they prejudiced against? Cultural community acceptance. Uh-oh, we have a minority majority. Oh my god, our standard of living is actually collapsing because our population is growing way too fast. Which, I mean... there's nothing much I can really do about that, you know? Okay, what are pops consuming? Transportation is expensive. It's because we have a hyper city. 15 million in Stockholm, bruh. What's Stockholm's actual population? It cannot be 15 million, right? Alright, we're gonna settle for like 3rd tier minimum wage just in case productivity actually crashes. Lots of internal investment, none towards railways though, which is odd. So unless we have an abundance, right? There's no reason for it to have super expensive transportation. When will Finland acquire pan-nationalism? We had Transvaal, like, and can colonize through them. That would have been great. Wait, can our companies colonize? How does this work? No development here. Odd. We have oil, we have rubber. I guess other countries can build in ours. Whoa, food investment by Britain. Interesting. Where's Scandinavia though? Oh. I don't even remember my own provinces. Wow. Prestige groceries. Okay. Damn, Britain is building. America is actually actively building. Look at all the government construction by America. And Mexico too. That's crazy. Are we building Mexico? Let's check out the GDP ownership tab. So, diversification on the Scandinavian provinces. That's good. Dude, it's like we literally built on. Except South America. So. Western North. Wow. Glass produce. I somehow have. God. 51,000 paid for lead coal. And I'm still behind on glass. That's actually insane to think about. Okay, very low taxes. Enjoy the golden age, everybody. We can form Scandinavia now? No way. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can launch a play, or... Actually, Finland is willing to support us. Let's save the game right here. Okay. So... Form Scandinavia. How will this work? Oh, Denmark is supporting us. What if we launch a play? We had to fight Germany, France, Britain. AKA we're just not gonna win. For some reason. They are willing, but the issue is that they're a personal union. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not gonna win this unification play. Even though we have the naval supremacy. Right. Fighting all of these land troops is just not gonna work out. But we do get... Oh, now we're bordering Germany. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Don't attack me? We do get Danish colonial lands. That's nice. Yay, we cut off the British Congo from expanding there. That's what you get. That's what you get. We have free reign in this area, which is nice. Alright, now we actually have to be worried about building an army. So... we're just gonna have the best defenders if we can. Please? Can I get the best defenders? Alright, you know what guys? You live in this country, you're going to fight. And by fight, I mean defend. And I promise that's all we can do. So... 200,000 troops. Okay. And then half of you guys will be artillery. It will be super expensive to maintain, but it will be worth it. Oh my god, 168,000 in Maine. That's crazy. Alright, migrants, you don't have jobs. You're gonna get employed into the military. Dude, we have 380,000 unemployed people. And we have designer clothes. Let's go. We're actually a top producer in clothing. I did not expect that to ever happen, but it did happen. We're actually number 3 clothing producer, behind Württemberg, a 1 province state. Who has a 92 tile. Clothing focused. You know, our clothing is actually diversified, so we're actually better than them. Who the hell is stacking telephones? We're actually producing market capacity. That's actually insane. How? When we go to war, we're gonna need all of this. We're getting Chinese migration, thank God. They're gonna go into the military. We're just gonna conscript everybody into the military at this point. We're literally a hyper city state. Yes! Company, which one should I get? Oh my god, the lag. This is our last one, so we have to be smart about this. Electrics. Ericsson. Wealth education access. What? Navy offense and defense. Whoa there. And it does engines too. Do I want to compete in motor industry? Because everybody's buying automobiles, actually. And the issue is that we already have automobile companies. Let's check it out. How can we check it out? So, where is Britain manufacturing cars? What? I guess Germany's manufacturing cars. Over in Mecklenburg. Tisk, and Croatia. Yeah, if I block out these two, the entire car market will like collapse. Russia and Ukraine is actually producing everyone's munitions because my company's built a lot there for some reason. Oh, so it is a cycle. The population literally explodes and then more foreign investment build in our country. And their state actually... Look at that. Britain queued up all of that state just for me. America queued up all that state just for me. We're in the red with negative 187k. What's our investment pool? 3.3 or 3.1 billion. Crazy. Trade states. You want to give away that for that? Oh. You have rubber here, but I got a coastline here. And rubber's already built there. Population check. Really? I want to give that away. To what? Connected Britain or something? What's over here that... Okay. This is literally a better deal for me. Or they just crashed my game with it. Oh my god, what the Dude, France is taking L after L after L. Like, there's literally absolutely zero absolute reason for them to do any of this. You know? Well, I have to fight them in Africa and might lose my colonies and stuff. We're allied to the Dutch? Oh shit. Why are we allied to the Dutch? Oh, it's a defensive one. That's why. Man, I really don't want to fight the French. I've been building in their country. America... Why? Is Britain willing to join? Oh my god. The game's literally about to freeze and die. Bro, France? Oh my god. They're gonna break all of these treaties. No. I need all the American goodies. Are you kidding me? This is the lamest shit I've ever seen, bro. I have to protect my interests in Africa. This is so sad. Why? There's a world war, literally. North Korea, Rivo. Nihilist, huh? Literally a world war over what? The Dutch. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. And Spanish is on their side. And that's not even binding anymore. Rest in peace, my investments. Is Germany gonna do anything? Or do they have a truce? They don't want to join. They have a belligerent attitude towards Russia. Tisk, 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 Russia. You allied with the wrong people. I'm gonna lose my African investments. No! No! Alright, Navy. I grew you just for testing purposes. This is your initial test war, right? Dude, how much shit am I importing from France? Oh my god, I'm importing all my lead from freaking France, bro. This is the lamest thing I've ever seen. This is the lamest shit I've ever... Dude, Britain better give me all their lead. Like, actually. Naval test okay. I guess we need more capital ships.